a brutal sight. The fighter is violently shaken by a clean shot. Unable to stay on his feet, he collapses onto the canvas in a semi-conscious state. But what happened next will make you look at mixed martial arts from a completely different angle. His opponent's name is Khalil Rountree, a fighter known for his explosive Muay Thai style and devastating power. He came into this fight with one of the most dangerous reputations in the light heavyweight division. Before facing Smith, he had already earned multiple highlight reel finishes and proved himself as a man who could end the night with a single strike. Notice how calm and confident he looks here, as if he's already seen this play out in his mind. On the other side stands Anthony Smith, a true veteran of the sport, with over 50 professional fights in his career. A man who had already fought for the UFC title, Smith built his reputation on grit, toughness, and a willingness to go through fire just to test himself against the best. He entered this cage knowing he would have to survive hell to claim victory, and he was ready for it. From the very first seconds, the contrast in their approach was clear. Smith tried to move forward, throwing jabs and testing the distance, but every time he stepped into range, Rountree answered with sharp counters and thudding leg kicks that echoed through the arena. Each strike carried weight, shaking Smith's balance and forcing him backward. Midway through the round, Rountree began to close the distance more aggressively. He landed a perfectly timed straight left that sent Smith staggering, his legs wobbling uncontrollably. The crowd roared, expecting Khalil to charge in for the finish, but instead he paused, measured, and allowed his opponent to recover. Moments later, another heavy shot crashed through Smith's defense. His body trembled, knees buckling as he collapsed toward the mat. Once again, Khalil didn't rush. He stood above his fallen rival, breathing steadily, giving him precious seconds to rise. The referee watched closely, the crowd screaming louder with each passing heartbeat. Most fighters would have swarmed for the knockout, but Rountree was in complete control, dictating not just the fight, but even the rhythm of the violence. When the second round began, the story repeated itself. Smith fought back bravely, throwing combinations that landed but lacked the same impact. Rountree's counters were crisp, precise, a left hand, a chopping leg kick, then another straight punch that snapped Smith's head back. The pace slowed, then quickened in sudden bursts, as if Khalil was testing exactly how much his opponent could endure. Finally, after another perfectly placed punch, Smith fell to the canvas once more. The arena held its breath. Rountree stood still, towering above it, waiting for the referee to make the call. It was a striking image, not of reckless destruction, but of control, discipline, and even mercy inside a cage where mercy is almost never found.